Now, we want to communicate with our clients. I'm viewing now the system as an admin, so I see some additional stuff, but basically all the clients have the messages system. Now, if we have the messages, some new messages, we will be able to communicate with them. They will get some alert in the system and they will see the message. Another thing that we're talking now only about the UX. So as UX is user experience and UI means user interface. Now in the interface we have the main menu, which is the dashboard, the catalog system, which means our product information management system, the PIM system, the inventory, which means our stock management, as we spoke, our models, our gemstones, everything is held here. The channels is the page, basically the selection where we manage eBay, Etsy, Amazon, and so on and so on. Orders, the most interesting probably for the sellers, where we see all our clients and last statistics. Now, very important thing, when we are somewhere in the system, we will always be able to fine-tune the specific pages so that they will be more accessible for us. So for example, all the work in the system runs in batches, which means all the work is done in the background. If I want to run some post of 5,000 items or 50 items to eBay, it will take some time. We have to upload all images, we have to upload all the information, we have to get an OK from eBay, so it will take a minute or two. Right? So we don't want the client to wait, so all the work runs in batches. So the batches page is used very often. So to access it more effectively, we want to do something. For example, if we decide that we have to work with gemstones a lot, we can open gemstones in a tab, and when we are in a gemstones page, we can add this gemstone page to favorites. So it will appear on the top menu of the system. So all these things, to remove it, we just unclick the star and it will disappear from the menu. So it's very important to use the favorites so that they will be accessible from any page. Now, these favorites, we're only talking about very simple things like UX. So every page, if I go to every page, like products, for example, I can fine-tune, first of all, I can remove the left, hide the left menu and bring it back, of course. Now, here in this account, I would manage it differently, but let's say this is the account. In all pages, when we have some tables, we can select items, we can select all pages, all relevant items. We can also select first, let's say, 100 products, or we can select some random 500 products. So if I want to post now, to revise now with a new template, new eBay template, I want to revise 500 items, I don't have to, and I want to use some random, I don't have to pick them one by one. I just can say, look, these are the products, just pick me 500 random products. In all tables, we can select the amount of items that are displayed on the page. And the additional thing, of course, now we have 50, for example. And another thing, in all pages we have this selector of fields, where we can say what fields I want to show. So for example, if I want to display now the Etsy tag field, I just select this field and it will be displayed in the system. So this selector is very important because every jeweler, every client uses the system differently. They use different information, and also in the time when I work on eBay, I will show here some eBay fields. When I work more on Etsy, I will show some Etsy fields. So this is about the UX very basically. In addition, of course, we have in all pages we have a quick search. For example, if I want to search for some SKU, so I don't have to enter the difficult long searches. This is one side. But if I want to be very much precise on my search, I can use the extensive search that we have in the system. In the system we have in every place we want to stress that it's relevant to jewelry, and this is why in all places we have the basic search, the commercial search, and the gemstone search. So everything that we search, for example, we want to find a client who has purchased from us a diamond, a round diamond. So I will go to orders, and inside orders I can search my orders, not only just, okay, order from the 1st of October. No, I can search for the orders that include, for example, a diamond between 0.5 carat to 0.7 carat. Okay, so this gives me a very, very important information, because when I do this, I can understand better what is sold better. And this product tree, this product information goes with me in all the places where we are. So this is a little bit about the UX. This is what I wanted to show. Now, in many places you will also find the simple and advanced mode. Valigara is advanced tool for e-commerce professionals, and it's not always easy to use. It's not something that has 3 buttons, yes, no, and I don't know. It's much more than this. So we know that the basic mode that people use it, and the advanced mode, you will find the simple and advanced mode selector. This is just, for example, if I want to search for something, everything but not color as yellow, right? So this is available, but this is available only in the advanced mode, because normally people just don't use it. So we have the search. The basic search is about jewelry itself. For example, if I want to find something, for example, only the necklaces, so I will select necklaces, and if I want to choose only the 14 karat, so I will use the metal purity 14 karat, and if I want to use, for example, from the specific model, I will enter the specific model. I just don't remember the name of the model. Or if I want to search by price, right, I can select, okay, please show me all products between $300 and to $500, but not all prices, only the eBay price. All this stuff. So this is about the UX. Every page has its own search and its own actions. We will talk about actions separately. Every account has its own actions, but normally we will find the actions items here on the left side up in the menu. So this is about UX. Next thing, as we said, we can hide the left menu and show the left menu, see the actions, and very important thing, in many places in the system we will find really a lot of explanation. Almost for every field you will find an explanation, because once the person gets into Valigara, he has to learn it. So in many places I see this red signs as an admin. I can add more explanations, but normally every user has here the question mark, which will give him the precise explanation. What is the total diamonds? How is the total diamond calculated? What is the weight? What can be done with this weight size? So this stuff helps us to answer the questions more quickly. Another thing we have in Valigara, we have the Need Help button, which basically leads to online questionnaire. Like if I want to know something about the catalog, so it will show me all the articles regarding the V catalog and so on. Okay, what is the V catalog co-branding? You will get the inline help here in the system, so that you don't have to call the support. And of course, another thing we have here is the chat option, so that you can call somebody and ask questions. Now, another thing that we use in Valigara is, you can see here in the right up corner, is the open ticket system. Valigara has the ticketing system. I see that this user is not logged in currently, but every client logs into the ticketing system and is able to ask questions. Now, all this about the UX, all this about how we basically make the system useful.